Welcome back to Elite Dangerous, everybody. I'm Commander RestlessCorpse, and I know it has been a while, but let's talk about some stuff. All right, so first of all, I mentioned this on the No Man's Sky stream, which we'll get into in a second, because No Man's Sky is amazing. But there's going to be a few changes in the way that I do things on the channel. Now, I took a little break, if you call like 3 weeks or something, a break from Elite Dangerous, just because I had done 138 episodes, and okay, so it always just kind of seems to happen when I'm exploring, like after I explore for a while, and I guess we're not technically exploring, we're going to Jaques Station, but the act of what we're doing in-game is called exploring, I guess, but we're actually we're on our way to Jaques Station, and I'm picking up things on the way, you know, whatever. But it gets to that point because there's nothing really going on other than just checking out systems. Like, this system is boring, so we're moving on to the next one. Like, there's really nothing to talk about. And there was that tiny little bit of drama a few episodes back where I was, you know, I kind of got blasted by one specific user, which I won't bring up again, but it was because that episode, my commentary had nothing to do with the game. Now, people that have been with me since the beginning of this journey know that that's how it goes when I'm out exploring and there's nothing going on. I have to talk about something, and you guys want videos, and most of you have told me you don't care what I talk about as long as I'm playing Elite, and I totally get that, and I like that, and that's what, you know, drove me to make more videos. Like, because I'm gonna be honest, if it weren't that way, and you guys like hated when I talked about anything other than Elite while I was playing Elite, the series would not have gone on this long. So that being said, and remember I said that there were some changes coming to the channel. We'll get to that in a second. But that being said, while I'm out here on the way to Jaques Station, and, you know, after Jaques Station, and I'm going to the money patch, because that is still the plan, even though apparently, I had to look down at my damn gamepad there for a second. Apparently, some changes have been made to, like, the amount of resources and stuff that you get when it comes to upgrades and stuff like that. So I actually really do want to get back to the bubble and check that out, because it's time to, like, kick up the upgrade and like game, I guess, and get some of those notches. While I'm out here, that's what this is going to be. I'm going to be talking about things going on with my life, stories of, you know, maybe things that have happened to me in the past, or just, you know, just talk about things. That's the way it's got to be. If you guys want videos and there's nothing going on, that's just the way it's got to be. So let's go ahead and talk about the changes to the channel. Now, I know that some of you, because they're getting a decent amount of views, I know that some of you have been either watching me actually stream No Man's Sky, or you've been watching the VODs afterwards, because YouTube does this really nice thing where it immediately processes and adds your streams to your channel in the form of videos. I think that's really cool. And that's why I use YouTube streaming over Twitch streaming. I mean, that's not the only reason. The other reason is I've got, you know, almost 1,500 subscribers on YouTube, and I've got like 20 followers on Twitch. So it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to stream on Twitch where nobody's going to see them, versus, you know, streaming on YouTube where you guys all get notifications and you come and you see. I saw there were lots of people while I was streaming that were like, oh man, I logged in or I jumped on YouTube to check out your latest Duskers video, and I saw that you're streaming. This is really cool. And, you know, I stream for a couple hours at a time, and we all have good fun. No Man's Sky is a great game. It's fun to watch. It's fun to play. So we've got that going for me. So what I'm going to be doing, guys, first of all, back to daily, or at least attempting daily, like a semi-daily Elite videos. Like, I've had my break. I'm back. So we're gonna keep it going. This is episode 139. We're just gonna keep the episodes going. And when I get back to the bubble, I know I said this last time when I was exploring, but when I get back to the bubble, I'm gonna try and make videos that are different than just me jumping out there and bullshitting around. Although we'll see, because that's fun for me. Like making, back when I was in the bubble and I was like, okay, I gotta find arsenic, and we did a whole video on trying to find arsenic. That was actually fun, because I was just zipping around to a whole bunch of different places and I finally found it, and it was cool. The mining videos and stuff like that, those were really fun for me to make. So look forward to that stuff. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out when we get back to the bubble. For now, it's going to be, or at least until we get to Jaques Station. When we get to Jaques Station, then obviously gameplay commentaries will resume. But until we get there, it's just going to be me talking about things. I hope you like that. If you don't like that, I'm very sorry. I'll let you know when I get back to the gameplay stuff. But what I'm going to be doing is, in addition to that, I'm making No Man's Sky also a main feature on the channel. So it's going to be Elite Dangerous and No Man's Sky. Yeah, I know. I'm getting out. Don't worry. Remember I said a while back, guys, that everything comes to an end eventually. I don't know how long I'm going to be doing Elite Dangerous videos. If they keep cranking out new stuff, then obviously I'm going to always come back and revisit it. But it's getting to the point where, like, I'm running out of stuff to do, so I'm going to have to start making, like, fucking around videos, which is totally cool and everything, but they might not be all every day. But that's beside the point. This Elite Dangerous and No Man's Sky are going to be featured on my channel. So if you want to see both of those, then if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe, because those are the things. I'm recording this right now at 12:45 a.m. on, I guess, Friday morning, but Thursday night, Friday morning. Some of you may know that I bought No Man's Sky on PS4 so that I could get it on Tuesday, but I also bought it on PC. I actually bought it on PC first, and when I heard that they had pushed the PC version back, I bought it on PS4. That sounds maybe stupid, because I'm probably never going to play it on PS4 again after it comes out, but it comes out, it's going to be available for play at noon for me, noon Central Time on Friday, which is basically right when this video comes out for you guys, because they always come out on at noon Central Time. In which case, when that happens, I'm going to be starting, just like I do with Elite, an episodic Let's Play. Now, it's going to be a little bit different than Elite, because it is, I mean, listen, it's a space game first and foremost, but it is mostly a survival, like planetary survival game. You can just go to different planets. There's all kinds of stuff going on in space. If you haven't seen any videos, or if you haven't watched me play it, it's an amazing game. To be honest, and I may be a minority in thinking this, because it has gotten a little bit of hate, but for the most part, from most of what I've seen, people are loving the game. It is everything I wanted it to be. That is no joke. The game is amazing. It's fun, it's exciting, everything is new and fresh and different, and that's not just a new game smell. I mean, like, I go to another planet, it's completely different from the planet that I just left, and sure, there are similarities. It's a procedurally generated game, so sometimes some planets are going to look like other planets, but maybe a different color, or different type of flora or fauna. But it's amazing, and it's super fun, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be doing this and No Man's Sky, hopefully daily. Now, what may upset the Elite players a little bit, because it's a different style of game, I'm probably going to be doing multiple uploads when I can of No Man's Sky. I'm going to get as much content out there as possible. We'll figure it out. It just depends, because my plan with No Man's Sky is, unlike Elite, where I have a set, well, when I'm not exploring, I have like a set goal for that video, and I do cuts and stuff so that you guys don't have to watch all of the grinding and whatnot. But with No Man's Sky, I'm probably going to play several hours at a time, cut it down to bite-sized videos, and do more of like an edited Let's Play of that. So the videos are going to vary a little bit. The Elite videos are going to be probably different in format from the No Man's Sky videos, but all of this is irrelevant. The point is, Elite videos and No Man's Sky videos are going to be features on this channel, hopefully daily. But a lot of you also know that I have other series on the channel. I've got Darkest Dungeon going on right now. I've got Duskers going on right now. I've got Subnautica, which I'm taking a break from because I have pretty much exhausted all the content on that, but they are apparently pretty soon, or possibly already, they're adding to the game, and I'm going to have to go back and revisit that. Now, those are still... I'm still attempting to do Darkest Dungeon and Duskers daily, but they're going to be done a different way. Because I've been streaming lately with No Man's Sky, I've realized that streaming is actually very fun. Not only is it fun, but for Let's Play style content where there's minimal editing, it is actually a great way for me to cut down on time, which means that I have more time for Elite and more time for No Man's Sky. Now, the biggest problem with doing daily series and daily uploads is the time. I've got to record the game. I've got to transfer that footage to my editing laptop. I've got to edit the videos. I've got to render the videos, and I've got to upload videos. And for one video, it is hours. Okay? Just the entire process itself is hours. Especially if there's multiple videos, then it doesn't... Like, 2 videos doesn't double the time, but it does increase the time. Because I can do it in batches and stuff like that. Whereas if I stream it, you guys, if you manage to catch me, because I'm not going to have like set streaming times. Unfortunately, I have a day job. YouTube does not pay my bills. And my day job is not a 9 to 5. A lot of you already know I'm a bartender, and my days are always the same. But the times vary. So... what I'm going to be doing is, for the other series, like Duskers and Darkest Dungeon, right now at least, I'm going to be streaming those, and if you manage to catch them, then you can catch them, and we can talk while I'm playing and stuff like that. But after I stream them, I'm going to be cutting them up into the daily episodes. So that's where those are going to come from. So those are still going to be daily, if I can swing it. And I think that it's going to work out. Because... one of the reasons, guys, that I took a little break from Elite is not necessarily because I'm running out of things to do, because I'm not. There's still a lot of stuff. Like, I still have a bunch of ships that I want to upgrade. I still have to find all those upgrade stuff. There's places that I want to go out in the galaxy and stuff like that. There's still a lot for me to do in Elite, and I want to do it. Especially since by the time I get done with all that stuff, I'm sure they're going to add more. The updates are going to be out. The Thargoids are coming. All that stuff. So there's always going to be something for me to do in Elite, even if it doesn't end up being daily. I'm going to try my best to make it daily, but I don't want to keep having these hiatuses where I go away for a couple weeks, and then you guys keep asking me in like all the other videos, when are you bringing Elite back? Are you done with Elite? Stuff like that. I'm not done with Elite, guys. I'm not done. I still have fun with Elite. It's just, like I've said before, it takes so long to make an Elite video. Unless I'm doing it like I'm doing now, where I'm just playing and talking. That's easy. That's just... I wanted this to be about 10 minutes, but clearly it's being a little bit more because I want to get you guys up to speed on what's going on with the channel. But Elite takes forever to upload, because to get usable footage, good footage of whatever I'm trying to accomplish at the time, it takes hours, because Elite is not one of those... I can't just, teleport to where I need to be. I've got to go to it. I've got to find things. I've got to, scan things. I've got to mine things. I've got to do combat and grind stuff. You guys know, you play Elite too. You guys know the grind in the game. And when I think about like, okay, I've got to get an Elite video out today, but I just got home from work, and I've got, I still play Final Fantasy 14, and we're raiding. Some problems have occurred in that game where we lost a couple people in the raid group, and we have to replace them, which means we have to hold tryouts. We have to make sure that these people are good enough, because our raid group may not be the best on the server, but it is pretty fucking good, and we get our shit done, and we can't have subpar characters. So the last couple weeks we've been trying out people for the group to replace the people that were gone, because those people were amazing and they set the bar really high, and it is really tough to find an adequate replacement. So that takes up time. There's other games that I like playing. I've said a long time ago in this series, but also just was one of the tenets of my channel, is that I don't want to get locked in to a game. I'm going to play a game until it's no longer fun for me anymore, and if it's no longer fun for me anymore, I'm not going to keep making videos of that game. Fallout 4, for example. While the game was fun and I finished it, I was not having fun making the videos. I don't know, none of you guys have probably even seen any of the Fallout 4 videos. I made like 13 or 14 of them before I was like, I'm not having fun with this. I'm not getting a lot of views anyway. It's just a waste of my time. So I finished the game on my own and didn't record any more of it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many channels that I hear of that get caught up in, like, they get famous for a specific game and they play that game for a year or 2 or 3 or 4, and then they're not having fun in the game anymore. And then they try to do something else and all of their fans yell at them or leave or, you know, talk about how they've changed and blah, blah, blah. And it turns into these channels not wanting to do it anymore. And I don't want that to happen. I love making videos for YouTube. That's my thing. Like, it's just something that I love doing. I get a kick out of it. I love talking to you guys about these games. I love, you know, meeting people in game. Just before this, I was talking to Commander Shortpants. Well, I wasn't technically talking to him because we've got that going on. I don't know why. He sent me a thing, and I tried to send him a thing back, and it didn't work. So then I tried to send him a thing saying it didn't work, and that didn't work. So whatever. He probably thinks that I'm a dick, and I'm not talking back. You know, I'm ignoring him. Whatever. Commander Shortpants, if you're watching this, bro, I tried. But the point I'm trying to make is, there will come a time, guys, where I probably won't have fun playing Elite anymore, or I won't have fun playing Darkest Dungeon anymore, or I won't have fun playing Duskers anymore, or I won't have fun playing No Man's Sky anymore. And there's going to be other, and not even that, like, barring that, there are going to be other games that come out, such as, you know, No Man's Sky, that I really want to play and do on the channel. And because I still have a job, because this channel is small enough that, look, I made a tiny... Look, I made enough last month after joining Curse on YouTube. Last month, I made enough to buy myself a pizza. All right? That's how small channels work. I'm not making any money from this. Despite the fact that I'm trying. I've got 4 different fucking series that I'm trying to do now. I'm working my ass off on this, guys. And you guys are helping me out, and I think it's great. But the point is, I have a job, and that cuts down the amount of time that I have, because I already don't ever go out and do anything. I go to work, I come home, I record games, I edit, upload, go to sleep, wake up, go to work. That's what's going on right now, and I'm completely fine with that. Look, I'm an old guy. I'm going to be 36 in September. I've had my fun. And that's not to say that I don't want to go out and have, like, I'm going to PAX on September 2nd. I'm going to be at PAX Prime. I've talked about this before. If you guys are going to be there, that'd be really cool. Fucking shoot me a message. Maybe we'll try and hang out or something, or at least say hello.
Fuel scooping.
But I'm going to be going to PAX. Like, I may be 35, but I feel, well, whatever. We're not going to get into that. But the point is, like, I don't have a lot of time to do everything that I want to do on YouTube. I have several times in this channel's lifetime bit off more than I could chew and tried to do too many series. So, in an effort to make it bearable and still be able to get that content out, I've made the change to where I'm going to be streaming the stuff that is not a main series and making videos of the stuff that is a main series. That being said, once again, at any point, these can end, and I really hope, and I'm kind of worried about it, guys. I'm worried about it because of how much of an outcry I've gotten after taking these 3 weeks off of Elite. I think it was 3 weeks. It could have been a month. Maybe it was 2.5, something like that. Where, you know, constantly every day I'm getting messages or comments, you know, asking me when Elite's going to be back, and people sounding kind of upset that I haven't been doing Elite stuff. What I hope is that, and we're only talking about Elite right now, but don't take this as an indication of me wanting to stop doing Elite. But as an example, if I stop doing Elite, that doesn't mean that you guys are all going to take off. Like, hopefully you watch my videos because you enjoy my commentaries and my style of humor and stuff like that, you know, you'd stick with me.
Fuel
I think the true fans would do that. I didn't want to say that because I don't want to call out people who only like my Elite videos. I don't want to say that you're not true fans, because you are. But I would hope that, let's say, Elite is no longer fun for me anymore, or something prevents me from being able to make Elite videos. I hope that there isn't going to be a mass exodus from
complete.
the channel. Anyway, to recap, guys, Elite is back. No Man's Sky is added to the mix. And for everything else, it's going to be streamed and cut up into VODs. So that is all the time I've got, ladies and gentlemen. This video went double the length that I wanted it to go. It was supposed to be a quick 10-minute-ish update on what's going on and a hey guys, I'm back to Elite type of thing. But like I always say when I say this video might be a short one, it never really is. In any case, thank you for watching, guys. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. If you want to see more videos of Elite Dangerous or any of the other videos that I've done, go and hit that subscribe button. If you have anything to say, throw it down in the comments or hit me up on Twitter. That is @RestlessCorpse. Keep in mind, I will be streaming things possibly daily now, depending. Like, if I stream, say, 2 hours of Duskers, I'll probably cut that up into 4 episodes, and that's 4 days. So, if you want to catch me streaming, guys, you're gonna have to subscribe so you get those notifications, or add me on Twitter, because I always put it on Twitter when I'm about to stream. Preferably both. That'd be cool. Let's get those Twitter followers up, man. I have almost 1,500 subscribers, but I've got 200 something Twitter followers, and half of those are just other YouTubers and they don't watch my shit or whatever. But anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. That is not just something I say, that is absolutely true. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
Eject. 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 Eject.